I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater a big mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
This guy is so extra. Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
Wait a minute. That means you're trapped here.
Trapped? Nonsense! We are secure here from evil philosophies. Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
But there's a whole world beyond this place.
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Doesn't that prove you're wrong?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Can you tell me about the big mountain?
It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Blowing up. Yes, I saw the expense from the balcony. You've made a mess of this landscape.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds for science.
So many things. What was this explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
And you had test cities?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, We could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
It's interesting that he mentions that Vault-Tec was much better at it, that it had to ask for permission. No, they had to ask for permission, and assuming that means that Vault-Tec didn't have to ask for permission. I don't know that it makes sense for these doctors to know that Vault-Tec made the Vault Experiment project, because it's supposed to be a secret to the inhabitants of the Vault, but not necessarily to the overseers, but to the inhabitants. Obviously, these are top secret scientists and a bunch of other stuff, but this game has a precedent of treating that secret as everybody knows about it. A couple of times, in fact, in the main game, and I referenced it, I mentioned it when we came upon it, because it is not known. People do not know. In fact, you can play Fallout 1 and 2 a lot, and you can forget that detail, and it's in Fallout 2 that you learn that they were an experiment. In fact, in Fallout 1, they weren't, it's not, like, they were never planned to be made into an experiment, or to be designed. Basically, the Vaults and the Vault project weren't designed as experiments, in the game. They were designed canonically to be in the game. They were designed canonically to be experiments, but Tim Kaine and Leo Boyarsky and Jason D. Anderson, when they wrote Fallout, they didn't write them as the Vaults being experiments. I believe when they wrote Fallout 2, because Fallout 2 is like a cohesion of many writers, but I believe that it was still under Tim Kaine and Leo Boyarsky's leadership that Fallout 2 went in that direction. But it might have not been. I don't know about the detail, because it is a detail. It is just a thing. It isn't a very important aspect of Fallout 2. Yeah, but still, I had other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
And in fact, it is such a detail that Fallout Tactics, which came out after Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics completely bastardizes all the canon and just goes against whatever, all that stuff in Fallout 2. And people played Fallout Tactics and most people, or many people, didn't even notice that it went against the lore of Fallout 2, because it is just a tiny detail in Fallout 2. Never mind, we've spoken enough.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
For any of us. There will be a next time for any of us. So that leaves us with Dr. 8. Can you speak? Do you understand me? Your voice module got damaged, I heard, in an attack. Is that a yes or a no? Or a yes-no? I'm pretty sure you can understand me, and I want some answers. Your damaged voice module, can you tell me about the attack? I didn't catch that. Maybe the part of the damage? Who are you? Sounds important, I think. Do you know anything about Dr. Mobius or the Forbidden Zone? You're going to pop a monitor shaft if you keep that up. Can you tell me about these technologies Klein wants? You sound agitated, or you're percolating, or something. Wait, After listening a bit, that's Robco Termlink protocol you're broadcasting, right? I'm just full of surprises. Nice pun on the header file ref. I agree. If someone would take the time, you're more than just sound effects in a tank. If that's Robco Link, the Termlink protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? It'll only take a second to violate your rights and make your voice mine. All right. Let's see what you have. I'll take these energy cells and some microfusion cells. Now unlock your room. I want what's in there. Just kidding. I've already been in there. And lastly, if I ever need you to blindly agree with me, you will. Understood? I know it won't work on attack protocols. Still, I may need someone on my side in a debate. You don't really have a choice. And thanks for the gear. About when I first arrived, tell me you didn't sound ejaculate into my sound emitter. Well, there had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Now that we know each other better, can you tell me about the sound emitter? Yeah, I understood that part already. Higgs Village. Can you point it out on my Pip-Boy? So your house is there. So there's an emitter code in your house in Higgs? Oh, 2 codes. One for the jukebox and one for the opera. Nice. I'll keep an eye out. I'll be going now. Don't worry. I don't think he likes me. Calm down, I don't plan on hacking your voice module this time. I wanted to ask you some questions. Nah, I'll be going. Huh. I'll give you back some of the stuff because I really don't need it. I'll just keep the energy cells just in case. Huh. Yep. Ooh, what is that? Lobotomite goggles. Minus intelligence, that is a bad thing. That, I don't like it. Hey, Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet?
No, I was just talking about the, you know, other robots, scientists, whatever.
And you return as curious as a teddy bear.
I have some questions.
How randomized.
No, it's fine.
Until our next interaction.
Mm-hmm. So they basically don't say anything new. That's alright. Oh, maybe you do.
Predictable.
I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human. I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
Yeah, the moment he mentioned the bomb collars, it was clearly Elijah. Who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, so the first one was clearly Christine. The other one was the courier, whom we have not met. Why is that, by the way? Why? What about that thing with Klein?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Yeah, he said something about that. I think we've spoken long enough.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Absolutely. So, do I want to go to Higgs Village first? This is a dead end, by the way. This place. Yeah. Do I want to go to Higgs Village? Because I might have... Let's go back to the sink. Because I might have something for the auto dog in here. Because didn't they give me... No. Didn't do anything here. What a shame. But in Higgs Village, we're going to get the... So this is to the think tank, the elevator. Let's go. Yeah, in Higgs Village, we're going to get 2 things. So let's find out what that is all about. It is daytime. I do enjoy it when it is daytime. We still have the soundtrack out here, which is a bit awkward, but we have a huge landscape to explore. And a huge map as well. So let's look at our quests. Go to the sink and install the Central Intelligence Unit. Ah, my mentats. I think I need to go upstairs.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
I see somebody down there. It is an enemy. I know that much. And also we can see that in our compass. Let's go up there. This thing. Sonic Emitter Revelation, now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules here?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Never mind. Let me ask something else.
Indubitably, sir.
What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
I need my equipment repaired.
Very good, sir.
Unfortunately, that costs scraps. Which is very unfortunate. That said, it doesn't cost them, but I'm still stingy as hell. I don't have enough caps in my life. So this all needs to be activated. Okay.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yeah, I'd like to buy things.
Very good, sir. If I might suggest a table wine, the 64 Atomic Claret is a lovely little vintage.
14,000. That is what I'm talking about. That patient gown. Yeah, you can keep that. That patient gown is good though. It's expensive. This is such good armor. I'll leave it around. I mean, it's the unique armor. I'll sell it. Sell it! It's unique, but it doesn't matter. It really does not, because we're not going to use it, so that's it. that's the whole thing. And some dark Datura. We're not going to make any more of those, so we're good on that. And I'm pretty sure we're never going to need survival, because we have maxed out survival. And we're never going to need med, because we also have med, maxed out med. And to be honest, the game does leave out a lot of the, like, use a little bit of gun skills to be able to talk about guns. It leaves it out from the end game, so it's kind of, it's totally fine if I don't have it. So carrying a lot of items over here. The ammo. I'll sell a little bit, because I don't think I'll be using the emitter, but I'm pretty sure it uses ammo like this, so thanks for the money.
Sir is looking exceptionally sharp today, if Sir will permit the compliment.
I will indeed. I will permit and welcome it. Do compliment me. Well, so, there's something... The soundtrack. There's something really bad. The mysterious broadcast is broadcasting. And it started without me telling it to. And that is very bad. Because the game has an amazing soundtrack. And it doesn't make any sense for you to butcher everything, including the game soundtrack, with that. And it's the only time, so far, in the whole game, where the radio is turned on. It's, I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Very upset. So, that's that mission done. And all my friends have off switches. So I do have to find the missing modules. We have to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. And the sonic emitter upgrade. There's a bunch of things to do. So, this is a very expensive area. The enemies don't matter. We're not going to deal with the enemies because dialogue is where this DLC is at. And enemies are mostly... we have seen that. We have seen that. So, unless we have like an interesting sneak mission or something like that. So we need to go... Ooh, oh yeah, to a really cool area. I remember that area for the first time from the first time I played the game. Let's go. Very interesting satellite dishes. And that is Higgs Village. And this is Ulysses' Point. It looks like a cave to me, rather than a point. Put some ammo. What is that? Oh, that's ammo? The tiniest case of ammo ever. You can't fool me. That is that's a smaller version of a normal case. I think I've seen that case in the game, and it is smaller, I think. And the patient log Y17.9 and Y17.5.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide, he and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
That was Christine and the courier, the other courier. We've never heard the original voice of Christine. We have only heard Vera Key's voice. Well, Laura Bailey's voice, really. I don't know who this is, though, the voice actress. But yeah, that's the divide. That's the last DLC. And it's also the first time we hear the courier talking. Although not the first time we hear the voice actor talking. No, actually, wait a minute. We have heard the courier talking. We just didn't know it was the courier. And it was in the ending of Honest Hearts. Possibly even before that we heard it. Maybe in the ending of Sierra Madre. But I didn't realize that. What about this thing?
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood, haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
I wonder what flag he has. I'm gonna try to remember to be on the lookout for that. The old world flag. That is the... That could be the... you know, the current modern day United States flag. The one with the 50 stars and 13 stripes, if I'm not mistaken. But the actual canonical flag at 2077 in Fallout is one with a one big star surrounded by... I don't know how many stars it is surrounded by, but it is surrounded by stars in place of the 50 stars on the upper left quadrant of the flag. It's actually not a quadrant of the United States. It's got a specific name, but I'm gonna want to be on the lookout for that because the game, canonically, the old, as we found out in this very Let's Play, the modern day United States flag is used in Fallout and was used in 2077 interchangeably with the Commonwealth flag. I'm not really sure the political implications of that, but it was used interchangeably. Although I think if you really want to be Fallouty, you want to use the one with a circle of stars.